What up, YouTube? I'm back. I just had some guy try to fucking, like, I had him try to get me in probably a pyramid scheme. I really didn't understand what he was saying. I'm at the gym. He comes up. It's like when any guy comes up and he's nice to me and makes conversation with me, my instant assumption is he's gay. It's my instant first assumption. Is like, this guy's gay. But then, thankfully he wasn't gay, but he was trying to get me involved in some fucking pyramid scheme. This is kind of like, I just assumed his pitch sounded like the bread scales shit that I was talking about last, like, March. And, yeah, it's just some shit, bro. It's just like, it's just such a fake conversation, and actually, now that I think about it, there have been a few real ones. Real conversations, I mean, because he started the conversation off with saying, dude, that's a sick hat. Where'd you get your hat? I was like, he's like, oh, it says Oregon. I was like, yeah, I got an Oregon. And I just was like, happy to talk about myself, you know. Salesmen teach that. Like, people love to talk about themselves. I love talking about myself. So I was like, yeah, bro. This is like opened up I love talking about Seattle. So I was like, yeah, I used to live in Seattle. And I took a road trip to Oregon. Like, and then he was like, I don't fucking know, but he thought Seattle was in Oregon after I talked to him. And then he's like telling me about how he runs some fucking business and just a whole bunch of confusing mumbo jumbo. Didn't really understand what he was talking about. But I assumed that he wanted to get me on board. Like, I realized it was like some type of job offer. He's like, you want to do, like, would you be interested in like 8 to 12 hours a week on a side hustle that's passive income? And like, but it was something with like wellness products and like beauty, like e-commerce. And then he's like, I was like, oh, is it like drop shipping or something? He's like, no, like it's not like drop shipping because you don't have to have the supply with you. And that's literally what drop shipping is. You don't have to have the supply with you. He's like, but I'm like franchising and doing this store. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, everything he said didn't make sense. And there's two fucking girls looking at me. But nothing he said, he was like, it's like a franchise. It's like, you know, like McDonald's. I was like, yeah, like that's what a franchise is. But like, this shit's e-commerce. So are you talking about like a website? I didn't say any of this, but I was just like sitting there like nodding my head like, yeah, okay. Like, oh yeah, really cool, okay. Just being all nice. And then he's like, would that be something you're interested in? I was like, yeah, bro, I really don't want to do a sales job. Like, whatever he's telling me to do, if, like, I'm assuming that he's roping me into doing whatever he's doing. Like, I'm going to do whatever you're doing. And if you're talking to a guy at a gym trying to get you, if I got to go around talking to people at the gym, whatever you're doing right now, I don't want to do that. So it's like a sales job. Hold on. And I need to go into Walmart. Actually, I gotta go to Kroger because Walmart doesn't take Apple Pay and the store's about to close. And I don't have any water at home, so I'm going to get water. But, so yeah, I assumed that the guy is talking about, I mean, you can just like read through the lines between the mumbo jumbo. This guy wants me to do whatever he's doing, which is being fake at the gym, and I don't want to do that. Told him I'm not interested in sales jobs. I kind of got offended. Like, oh, it's not a sales job. This is like, I don't know, just more mumbo jumbo. Like, I don't like when you can't understand what people are saying. When they're not direct. It kind of just leaves you in a state of confusion the whole time that the conversation's going, and then you kind of like you pick up on bits and pieces. You got to put all the pieces together. And what they're like, everything I'm telling you about what he was doing is me reading between the lines, because the entire time he's just, I don't even fucking know what he's talking about, just like words, and they all contradicted each other and made no sense. But basically, from what I picked up, I'm gonna be doing whatever he's doing, being fake at the gym, trying to get some other people on board. And I've seen these, like, heard about, and then like I was like, yeah, I'm not really into sales, and kind of like rejected it. Like, all right, bro, like let's wrap it up, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm looking for friends, but like I didn't want to just say that. Like, I'm looking for friends. If you want to like be my friend, but he's just, no, I just want you to join my fucking pyramid scheme. And then I'm like, yeah, you can get my number and like text me about it, I'll look at it. He's like, oh, I'm not just gonna, like, I'm not offering you the job. Like, you know, this is something we had to set up on a Zoom meeting. You know, I gotta get to know you, and we run our principles around here. I'm like, all right, then why the fuck are you talking to me? If you're not offering me the, I didn't say this to him, obviously. I'm not gonna act like I did say this to you. But this is kind of what I'm thinking. Like, this is exactly why it reminded me of the bread scales thing. Like, why are you talking to me about any of this if you won't even admit that you want me to work for you? If you're looking for some sucker, don't act like you're doing me a favor. I didn't want this conversation to start. I didn't want to be in this. Now it's an uncomfortable ass conversation. Just awkward. I've been in a state of confusion the whole time. Like, what is it? Get to the point of what you want. What do you want? You want to be my friend? Okay, that'd be cool. You like my hat? You want to know where I got the hat? No, you want me to join this pyramid scheme? You want me to join sales? No, it's not sales. It's what is it? And then the audacity to say, oh, I'm not offering you the job. I'm not offering you the job. You gotta like earn it. We gotta set up a Zoom meeting. And like, bro, I don't want anything from you. Like, if you want me to come crawling to you, like, what do you expect, bro? You expect me, oh my gosh, he's not offering me the job. I just missed an opportunity. Oh my gosh. No, bro, I don't want anything from you. You want something from me, so stop acting like I want something from you. I hate when they do that. The bread scales thing was like the whole interview was asking, like, picture yourself rich. Like, what makes you want to have, you know, $15,000 a month rather than working this 9 to 5 that you're working for? Like, why would you want that? And like acting like those are the tough questions that they're, the whole time they're just basically asking me, why would I want to be rich instead of poor? And then after the interview of a bunch of shit like that, basically just trying to like get me to think like, oh, I'm about to be rich, this is what it is. Tell me, okay, well, you know, I can just really see something special in you, and I guess, you know, it's your lucky day, and we'll let you sign up for our course that costs $4,000 up front right now. Now, I know you want to assume that you're automatically invited, but, you know, it is your lucky day. You know, just a special turn of events, I'm willing to accept a payment out of your wallet of $4,000, and I guess we'll make you rich. Like, shut up. I'm not gonna fork over $4,000 and tell you thank you for taking it from me. Like, if you're gonna get me to pay you $4,000, I want you to be like, this is what we offer. This is the proof that it works. This is why your 4,000, we need your 4,000. If we have some secret key ability on making people rich, this is why getting your $4,000 helps us in the big, make some sense, you know? The kid was too fucking stupid to like realize when I was on that interview, and he got all butthurt and started like insulting me. Like, why, if you've got the secret, like how your whole fucking argument makes zero sense. If you've got some secret method of getting rich and advertising for companies, they got some cover for their bullshit scheme. And really what their whole scheme is with bread scales and all of that is, you are the sucker. You are the product. You know, it's a get rich quick, and they're selling you the dream of getting rich, and they're really not going to make you rich. And if you don't get rich after that, you're going to pay them whatever money. This is all blueprinted from Andrew Tate, which is why I lost respect for him. But at least it was only $60 for him. And I'm happy I actually did that, because it made me learn. This is about basically the whole bullshit scheme of selling people the dream of getting rich. And so anyways, I was like telling him, we're talking about bread scales now. This guy at the gym is like, whatever, I just don't appreciate being walked up to and some guy being fake and not really being clear on what he wants from me and then acting like I want something from him. That's, whatever. But with this Bread Scales thing, it wasn't Bread Scales himself, it was one of his little minions speaking to me. So I wanted, like, if he realized, I asked him like multiple times, basically just, you've got me almost sold because I want to get rich, That product is pretty convincing. Like, hey, we're going to make you rich. Just an investment of $4,000, but you're going to get rich. Now, the only thing that doesn't really make sense to me is why you want $4,000 from me if you got the secret on getting rich. I just can't compute why you would want $4,000 from me if you can make anybody rich. Why are you here trying to give me that recipe for $4,000? And I couldn't make it make sense in my head. And I even worked up like in my head, I was like, maybe they want 1% of my profits. They're gonna make me rich, but they want $4,000 up front, and they want a percentage of what I bring in. That's why that's somewhat of a reason of why they want to bring me on board and give me this recipe, because it helps them to bring me on board. They're gonna be getting a percentage. And this stupid ass kid, I even couldn't make sense. I kept asking, he had no answer for it, and I was like, are y'all gonna be taking a percent or if you bring me on? And if he would have said yes, then I probably would have been sold. I even gave him the whole workaround. And his stupid ass said, no, we're not going to take a percent. That's the good thing about it. I'm like, okay, so you're full of shit. Because I just tried to make it make sense in my head. I did the mental gymnastics to make it make sense. And gave you a cop-out, which probably would have got you the $4,000, but you were too stupid to even see it. And then after being too stupid to see that opportunity that you missed, this is me not thinking back on it, you're going to get butthurt because you can't make a sale. And you basically proceeded to call me a bum and said I'm going to be a bum forever because I won't take a risk. Shut up, bro. Shut up. You're a fucking little grifter just talking shit. And you're stupid, too. I got a sour attitude today, guys, because I don't want to get started. I don't know if I'm going to Seattle anymore. Most likely not right now. My apartment is completely fucked me over. Oh my gosh. I've explained it 3 times today. And I'm gonna get worked up explaining it again. But fuck it. Basically, I had the number of 815. I'm pretty sure I talked to y'all about it. I don't know if maybe I didn't. I'm pretty sure I talked about it, but didn't put it in my last vlog yesterday. Yeah, the 2 months and then 815 on top of that. And that was the number we came to after getting several wrong numbers and misinformation from the front desk lady and then the manager herself. But we had finally agreed, or she had finally, I didn't even negotiated. I just wanted a number. Is it this much to go? Is it this much to end the lease? Or is it this, what is it? I've heard 3 different numbers. And I got the number. I was like, all right, basically, you're going to remember this conversation. I'm assuming I didn't get it on paper, which is my stupid thing. And I need to keep that in, I just couldn't get them to put it on fucking paper. I couldn't get them to do it. And I get why, because none of them were sure what they were talking about. So I got the 815 number, and the manager, we agreed on it. All right, this is it, 815. Okay, all right, yeah, just send us the email. What more would you think that I need to do? Oh my gosh, I think they might be closed. Let me go look. All right, grab the water. Well, yeah, so we agree. All right, 815, right? 815. Yes, 815. You're good. 815, and then the 2 months of rent. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. Well, clarified everything. Just didn't have an email. They said just send me the email. This is the head lady there telling me this. The manager, face to face, tells me the final number. Okay, all right, we got it all figured out. I'm going to Seattle then. Tell everybody, all right, I'm going to Seattle. Send the 2 weeks or the 2 month notice. Online like they told me to, which I put in my last video, like right after I did it, and get an email. Like, I go to the website and set the email to the email on their website. Get an email the next day of some other apartment complex in Houston saying, or they're calling me, and I call them back, and they're like, this is some other apartment, and it's a Houston area code. Like, you're 1031. I'm like, wait, what? This isn't. I'm like, no, I'm not even at that apartment. Like, I don't know how this got like mixed up, but I'm not even at that apartment. Sorry about the trouble, whatever. I'm like, okay, I must have been tired last night and went to the wrong website, clicked on the wrong link, and sent it to the wrong email. And I'm like, all right, let me make sure I go to my apartment's website and send it to the email on the website. I do that. I get another response from that Houston apartment again. Like, you still have the wrong email. I'm like, what the fuck? So I go in person. I call up there. I'm pretty sure I call up there, and I'm like, I'm trying to get the email. And she doesn't answer the fucking phone, as always. They never answer the phone. And so I have to go in person and say, what's the email? I go in there, and lo and behold, the manager that I had her word, she got fired. This is like 2 days later. She's not working there anymore. But I assume, I'm not given, this wasn't a wrong number, this was the number. So I didn't have a deal even where it's just the number. So I'm like, all right, not thinking too much of it. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if, bro? What the fuck if they gave me the wrong number again, and this new manager gives me this 2000 number again? Because that means I'm not going. But I was basing my decision on the number. Like, I'm not even trying to, like I said, I'm not even trying to negotiate a lower number. I just wanted to know the number to make my decision, and I just keep getting the wrong number. But anyways, the front, I don't even think of anything of it. The front desk lady gives me a different email. She's like, send it to this email. I sent it to that email. It's the fucking wrong email too. But that email forwards it to the right email for me, at least. But I still don't hear anything from my apartment. Like, no, like, okay, well, we got your move in. We got your move out date. This is when we got your move out date for. This is, the fee that you're going to need, like, all of it in writing. And, like, I go, and I don't hear back from them for, like, the rest of the week. And then, so this week, I'm like, all right, let me go. Now you go in and make sure we're good, because I haven't heard back. I don't even know if they even saw the email. Like, it's just the incompetence of the apartment. It doesn't surprise me at this point. So, I go in today, and she's like annoyed. Like, basically, why are you still bothering me about this? We got it all sorted out already. Why are you bothering me about this? Like, and I'm like, well, I sent an email. She didn't say that word for word, but in her body language and her mannerisms, that's what, and it's like why? Like, she's like said something like, we went over all this, didn't we? Or something. I'm like, yeah, but did y'all get my email? This is how it went. Did y'all get my email? I just want to make sure y'all got my email. That I put my 60-day notice in, because I haven't heard back, and it's been like a week. And then she's like, let me check. No, I didn't. She's like, can you send it to this email? And I sent, I'm like, we already forwarded it to that email. But I'll do it again. And I do it again. I'm like, okay, I got it. And I was like, well, can you like send me an email confirming the date, the move out date, and the fee? And she goes on there and she types in the move out date and sends me the email. And I'm like, can you send me the fee amount too on that email? Like, send me another email with the fee amount. And she's like, bro, I always thought, like, it was just like them kind of being like, oh, you know, we don't have to do that. You don't gotta worry. But I realize now, thinking about it, like, there's a reason they never would do that. And she wouldn't put she's like, I'll have to talk to the manager about the fee. I'm like, what are you talking about? Is it a different number now? She's like, well, we have a new manager, so I need to, like, confirm the fee with her. And, like, at this point, it's not like I'm just curious about the number. I've already told everybody for the 15th time I'm going to Seattle, because I've gotten so many numbers. And I've already been like, yeah, I'm going. And so now I'm like, all right, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm going. So I've been just like, that's where my mental state's been. I'm going to Seattle. So now I'm like, oh my God, it better be that amount. She's like, I'm going to talk to the manager. I'll email it to you today. I already know she's full of shit. I already know she's not going to email me today. So then I wait all day. 5 o'clock comes around. They're closing at 6. I give her a call around like 5:10. Just want to remind you not to forget to send me the fee amount. And she's all frustrated that I'm bugging her about it. She has to do her fucking job. And then she said, yeah, I'll send it to you in 10 minutes. 10 minutes goes by, she doesn't send it to me. Like 20 minutes goes by, she doesn't send it to me. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going up there again before they close. And I'm just going to talk to the manager, this new manager. I get in there and I see that she sends me the email like right when I walk in. And the fee, it says the fee is $19.18 again, so it's back up to $2,000. I'd sit there with the manager. I'm like, so it's the $2,000. It's the $19.18. She said, yep, 2 months and then that. And I'm just like, well, what about the $8.15? This is what she said. And she like laughed like the last girl's an idiot. And not just the last girl, not just the last manager's not an idiot. It's the front desk lady too. And I'm like, can you please just like help me out a little bit here? Like, I've been given the wrong number so many times, and I've told my job that not to give me this promotion because I'm gonna go to Seattle, and not to put me at this new store, which is like manager position, because I'm gonna go to Seattle. And this is all based upon the fact that the move out fee was this amount, and I didn't even basically explain it to her. And the front desk lady has the audacity to give me the wrong number. Let me just tell y'all about a quick conversation. I went in there the second time, got the wrong number once. 4 something was the number. I go in there and I'm like, are we sure the 4th something? She's like, no. The number is this 1918. I'm like, so it's 19, like, I was given the wrong number. Can y'all honor that last one? She's like, no, it's 1918. It's not. She said, that's the 2 months. You're not paying 2 months and then 1918. You're just paying 1918. That is the 2 months. And I'm like, really? Like, are you sure? And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, really? That doesn't make, like, are you sure? That doesn't make sense. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. There's no fee. It's 1918. That's the 2 months. And there's no fee after that. It's the 1918 because that's 2 months of rent. I'm like, are you sure? Like, so many times. Yes, I'm sure. And I said, can you email it to me? She's like, this is this. So I have it in writing. She's like, this contract is the writing. And so I'm like, all right, there's no fucking way that lady would sit there and reassure me that this is the 1918 and then there's nothing on top of that. It's the 2 months. Anyways, fast forward to where we're at now. This lady has the audacity to walk up and tell the new manager that she never gave me any number besides the 1918 number, that she said there's 2 months and then 1918 on top of that. And she's straight fucking lying through her teeth. And so me and her, after she said that, you know, I really wasn't, she had so much incompetent things that she had done beyond just give me the wrong number. She gave me wrong times about when people are going to be in the office so I could go talk to the manager, to wrong emails, to not answering the phone, to reassuring me multiple times that the number is what it was and it was incorrect. Come to find out. And she has the audacity to walk up there you know, it would be understandable if she would have been like, you know, like, I'm just not gonna say anything, you know. I fucked this kid over, gave him the wrong number. The least I can do is hope he gets the cheaper price for all of my wrongdoings, but I have no business in this anyways. But she has the audacity to walk up there and tell the lady, the manager, this new manager, I gave him the 1918 from the very start. This is the number I gave him. I never told him that there was no fee. I said that there was 2 months and then 1918 on top of it. And at that point, I was like, all right. I just unloaded on her. I unloaded every issue that I've had with this lady in front of her new manager. I said, you don't answer the phone. I've talked to you some amount of times, and every single time, every single thing that you have told me is incorrect. You give me nothing but the wrong information. You gave me the wrong number multiple times, and now, on top of all that shit, I didn't cuss, but I really was talking to all of them like this. Not even all of them. I was talking to really this lady because she's gonna have the audacity to walk up there and lie, like just blatantly as fuck lie. For no reason. She could have just shut up and stood in the back. And not to mention when I walked in there to get the right number the final time, the 8:15, she blocked the door and wouldn't let me go talk to the manager and said, go wait outside. And like, and then the manager came out and gave me the wrong fucking number again. It doesn't matter, but she wouldn't even let me go talk to the manager. She had to go give her side of the story because she knew damn well she gave me the wrong number at that time. But anyways, moving onward to this, I let her have it. I said, you just don't answer, you can't answer the phone, you can't give any right information out, you can't give me the right email to send it to, and now you're lying. And I asked the manager, I said, can you please, do the cameras have audio? Because she's lying and I want you to check the cameras. Can you please check the cameras? I can give you the dates I came in here and we can go look at her lying. And this lady's like sitting there red and shaking. And it just got into like, the manager slipped up and said she believes me. She was like, I believe you. And then she's like, not that I don't believe the team and have belief in my team, but I can just tell the manager knows that this girl is fucking incompetent. But like, incompetent is one thing. And like, if I'm sitting there lying, if you're not lying, that means I'm lying. I'm sitting here making shit up that you gave me this number, but you have not once mentioned, let's check the cameras. Let's replay it back. We have it on footage. You never brought that up. But I don't think anybody in there doubted that she was lying. But it was just clear by her body language. And the fact that I went to check the cameras, like it was just clear as day. I think everybody knew that she was lying. But I don't think anything's going to be done about it. And I said this, and I said, like, before I walked out, I was like, so you're really, like, we got me, her, the front desk lady, and then the new manager, and we got this just other guy there that works there. I don't know what he was doing, but he was just some guy working on papers, just witnessing all this. And I said, so you're going to tell me, you're telling, I just wanted to clarify, you're telling me that you always said, you never once told me that it was just the 1918, that was the 2 months, and there's no fee on top of that. You're saying that you never told me that. And she said, I never told you that. But you can just tell she was like, she didn't say that confident. She said, no, I never told you that. And I said, so you're just going to sit there and lie to my face? And I turned to the manager and I was like, this employee is not to be trusted, because she's going to sit here. If an employee is going to sit here and lie just this blatantly, she's not to be trusted. And then I walked out. But the lady said the manager said she's going to take it up with her higher up, with her boss. We know how this goes. It's the Hyundai thing. It's everything. It's all corporate places. They're just going to fuck you over. So now I'm holding on to some hope. I'm not going to lie. But I do know how it's probably going to go, so I am probably going to stay here in Dallas until at least my lease is up. Because I just don't think that I should spend $2,000 right now for that. Because it's 2 months and then just a $2,000 fee, bro. That's a lot of money, and I'm not trying to spend that. So that happened today as well. And it's just completely it's just upsetting. It really is. And then also, my side hustle that I was doing, it's been cut off. Almost. We don't know. we're gonna go see, possibly, it might be a good thing, on probably like a 5%, 10 to 5 to 10, maybe 20% chance that this could be better for me in the long run. But it's most likely an 80% chance that my side hustle got cut in half probably, and it's gonna be twice the work. So it's gonna be harder to save money. It's gonna be tougher to move to Seattle with that. And it's also, especially with the $2,000 fee. Bro, every time I'm trying to go to Seattle, like the entire fucking world just says, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. And this time and a part of me is like, I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm gonna pay the $2,000. I don't give a fuck, because I've been trying to go for so long, and all these external forces come together to stop me from doing it. And at this point, I just want to say, I don't give a fuck what it takes. I'm going to get the fuck out there, and y'all can fuck off. Everybody can fuck off, because this is what I've been wanting to do, and all this shit just gets in between me and what I want to do. And I don't really get passionate about it. I don't get upset about much, but when I start thinking about this, it gets me fucking pissed, because this is one of the very few things that I'm passionate about. And it's just so repetitive and just annoying that there's just so much shit. I want to go to Seattle. It's like, okay, we'll enjoy every single thing going wrong. I'm sure if I go out there, if I fly out there, the plane's gonna crash. If I drive out there, the car is gonna fucking break down. The apartment's gonna fucking have got the wrong number or something, you know. It's just like not meant to be. But at this point, I don't give a fuck if it's not meant to be. I'm gonna make it meant to be. Enough said. I'm trying not to talk about Seattle, but you know, you can't really blame me anymore. Like, talking about Seattle is no longer me talking about the past. It's me talking about the future, because that is now where my ship is aiming.
Good morning, YouTube. It's me, Big B. Just woke up.
Got work here at 4 o'clock. Gotta be at work. And we got like 46 days until we go to Seattle. Oh, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. But I started using the gua sha recently. I think it's helping a little bit. Like, I still need to do it a lot. I need to make it a nightly, morning, also strategy. I need to get some, like, I've been using just lotion so it doesn't pull my skin, but I need to get like oil, like a Hello or something, so I can like smoothly glide without worrying about pulling my skin too much. Give me a Sergeant Cassius Thundercock jawline is what I'm going for. And then also, guys, I'm on some new shit. I ain't want to tell y'all about it yet, but we on that shit, man. I ain't started it, but I'll go ahead and tell y'all. Fuck it. I'm gonna start taking the peptide, GHKCU. And man, from what I've heard about this and like seen on TikTok, is like that shit is like a miracle drug. And there's one, I'm not buying it off of TikTok, but you can inject it, or you can basically use it as like a face thing. And I'm gonna inject that shit, bro, because if you use it as a face thing, you get all the effects it has for you on your face. Like, that's like a whole thing in itself. But if you inject it, you get like way more benefits. So basically, if you use the face serum, like, it's gonna basically help you remove wrinkles. It's gonna get rid of wrinkles like that, or like help with it, tighten your face up, make it more healthy, close your pores more, get rid of acne so you don't get acne, get rid of acne scars, get rid of scars like on your face. This is the thing about it, just on your face. and it's just gonna make your face a lot healthier and your skin tighter, less wrinkles, no acne, or minimal acne, like scars as well gone. It's just anti-aging, bro. It's like the perfect thing for your face. But if you inject it, you're gonna get that all over your body, just skin wise. But the biggest reason I'm doing it is for my hair, because it's gonna basically works like minoxidil, but even more, and there's lasting results. It's not like if you stop doing this, like you just start balding again. Like it increases your hair like 30% in thickness, and like just basically like brings back hair growth that you lost, and it makes it thicker what you do have. Like just all around, it's like great for your hair. It's like better than any product out there that's for your hair. This is the best one. Damn, it's loud. Guys, I'm off of work and I'm just in a super good mood, because I've been in a good mood really since I've basically understood that I'm going to Seattle. Now I'm in a good mood. Like every day, I'm like, oh, bet. I'm excited. This is great. I'm finally making, like, I'm just thinking, like, I'm finally making my dream happen. If you would have asked me, Bobby, if you would have asked me in Houston, or like just at any time since Seattle, since I understood that's what I want, and then like I pick up on things in Houston that I liked about then. So like Houston, I got side hustles going, I got making money online, and like that's what I learned there. That was the best part about Houston, was like kind of making my own money, doing a little hustling. I've got money saved up. That was another like best part about Houston, is I was sitting on some money. I was sitting on like $9,000. I had side hustles going, and I was growing my income. And there's a guy that just looked at me. But so then I'm taking that, I'm sitting on money, I've got my side hustles going, and I'm growing my income. And then if you would have just said like, all right, well, just do that in Seattle, would have been my optimal goal. Like, can I do this in Seattle? Now I haven't done it in Seattle yet, but that's where the goal, the ship is steering. So I wanted to go to Seattle, sitting on money, side hustles going, like, and then I'd have optimally liked to done it when I was younger, like when I had my youth, you know, more youthful. But like it did take a little bit longer than I wanted it to. But we're here now, and I've found this peptide. It's gonna help me, like, basically I'm hoping to reverse my aging just like a few years, so we're back on track to where I want to be, like take 2. Now I have the knowledge, now I have the funds, now we're going back to Seattle, and we're prepared this time, and we're gonna make myself into something, and I'm gonna hustle, I'm gonna get better, I'm gonna get stronger. Like, I'm just gonna do the whole self-improvement thing. I can find a girlfriend out there, like enjoy life, like the city life, and like just self-improvement, entrepreneurship, meeting people, making friends. Like, I'll be in a city that I'm like, okay, I'm staying here so I can make friends and a girlfriend. Like, whatever friends I make, like, I'll actually put more. I haven't really put any effort into making friendships, almost little to none these past few years, because I'm just like, I'm leaving here anyways. I like subconsciously I know I'm leaving, so I really don't care, and I don't want to be there. So it's just like, now I can like really commit to being here, relationships, growing myself, establishing myself here, like knowing people by name. Like, I'm here and I'm ready to do it, and I'm gonna be pumping the peptides. I might get this camera, and we're just gonna like really hone in on my life from here. I know it just like, I don't even want to say it because it just sounds like I'm just talking like everybody else, and even myself. Because I've always thought like, oh, I bet I'm about to lock into YouTube and get it, like, so many times in my life. Like, I've kind of just been completion grades. Like, you know, on my YouTube channel, I've been just making a video just to make a video these past, like, really, I don't know, since I guess I made, like, maybe since I made the 15K is like around the time, I don't know, like towards the end of Virginia, especially since I've been in Dallas, I've been really just, like, these videos have been completion. Like, I just gotta do it to do it. But I think part of that's like just because I have a lot more going on in my life now. So I got bills to pay, job, like I'm a busy, I gotta cook. You know, when I was in Longview and in Virginia, I was kind of just, and especially Longview, I had nothing to do except for vlog. And then Virginia, really kind of the same thing, but when I got out here, it's like now my life has a lot going on, which is like the whole time that I was in Virginia and Longview, I was like, you know, I need to live, if I lived a more active lifestyle, I would have something to vlog. But now I've got the more active lifestyle, I'm like, oh, it's just, I'm too busy to vlog. But I'm gonna really try to like hone in, make it like just document it. And it's like, it's stressful even for me, because I'm like, I saw this camera on TikTok today and I was about to buy it, and I may even still buy it, but it's like the camera I've been wanting basically, and it's on a sale. It's like an off-brand of it, but the exact same thing on TikTok. And it's like $200, over $200 off, free shipping. So I'm like, fuck, bro, I really want to get that camera, we'll step the quality up, but then I'm like, what if I never use it? But then like, I'm about to be living, I don't even know, bro, because I like the fact of like looking at my channel and enjoying these moments, like having my life on my YouTube channel and watching it back, but then I'm like, I also don't feel like I'm living life if I'm just vlogging everything that I do. I'm like building my life around vlogging. I don't, like, I want to go to this restaurant, oh, I gotta vlog, I'd rather not vlog right now, you know, I'd rather just enjoy this food and drink, whatever. You know, just vlog if I want to. But there's a lot of moments where I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable, which is fine, you know. I'm uncomfortable about like pulling my camera out the gym, setting the tripod up. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to fucking set this shit up and like vlog in front of everybody. Like right now, with this light on, like there's some dude like looking at me like through his car, just staring at me. I'm like in a fishbowl right here. I need to tint my windows actually. Like I'd rather not do this and just enjoy the moment of my life, but it's fine. I don't know, I'm just basically debating, should I get the camera? Because my life, I feel like, I'm hoping it's about to take off. It's about to be back where I left it at. You know, I'm in a passion about what I'm doing, where I'm going. Like, my everyday life is just, like, fun. Not fun, I'm not expecting every day to be fun, but, like, I don't hate my life where I'm active and I'm happy, and I'm not thinking, oh, if I'm just here, though, if I just go to Seattle, like, because my past few years, bro, it's just been like, oh, I just need to go to Seattle. I need to go to Seattle. Like, nothing, I really couldn't enjoy anything. Because it's like, I'm having fun in DC. I'm like, bro, this is nothing compared to Seattle. You know? When I'm walking through DC, I'm like, oh, bro, if only I was in Seattle. Or if I ever do have a little bit of fun, I'm like, if only I was in Seattle. Like, I just need to be in Seattle. So I couldn't really enjoy myself for so long because in my brain, I'm thinking Seattle. I'm manifesting it. That's what I realized I'm doing today. I was like, damn, it's really happening, because this is actually something that I think about so often and thought about so much. I'm literally manifesting it. And I realized now I don't know how like deep this part goes, but like I realized my background on my phone is literally the Space Needle of Seattle, and like just the Space Needle in Seattle. Like, and I'm realizing I look at this every day, I think about this every day, and that's what I thought about through these years. I've wanted to get rich. I wanted to manifest getting rich, but more than getting rich, I wanted to get back to Seattle. More than like taking some flight to Dubai, being like some e-commerce bro. Like I was really more passionate about, like that was all kind of like a forced thing, but I realized that I really wanted Seattle, so that's really what I'm doing now. And then like, okay, that Space Needle though in my background, like the apartment that I applied for today is literally right by the Space Needle. And I didn't even do that on purpose. Like it just kind of happened that way. But it's like, damn, I'm really about to be where my phone screen has been. Like, manifestation is real. Like, so I think that basically whatever you want the most is what I'm saying. Whatever you want the most is actually going to happen, because you will subconsciously be working towards that every day. And like there's nothing that's really gonna stop you. Like if you want something, you can really do it. And I think that like a problem in my life is just like why I didn't get rich drop shipping. Is like that wasn't what I really wanted. When I'm sleeping at night, when I'm going to sleep at night, when I'm done working, I'm thinking about Seattle. You know, that's what I want. When I'm forcing myself to do this, I'm picturing Seattle. And like, so now here we are. Seattle is happening in 45 days. I applied to an apartment today. I really like, it's an old apartment, but it's like good for the money, like compared to the rest of Seattle. It'd be like $12.50 a month for 450 square feet. It'd be right near like Belltown, Queen Anne, like area. And so there'll be a little bit of a nightlife over there. And yeah, bro, I'm just really fucking excited. And I've got like the move planned. I need to call this moving company and cancel it, get my deposit back. Then me and my mom I'm gonna get a U-Haul, and my mom's gonna help me go out there and help me move stuff. So that'll be good. And then it'll also be good. The main reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to drive my car out there. I'm just gonna pull it on the U-Haul, so I don't have to put all those miles, because I do not trust my car. But she's gonna help me with that. Come out there with me, get me moved in, and then from there I'm gonna get a job. And then from there, like, we really have to see where things go. But step one, get a job, start going to the gym out there, and then we build from there.